We all had good parts we could
Where we
use.
put you on trial was great.
That's a good
I
one.
feel he's the only one who really sold me at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And Emmanuel, you'll get better.
Yeah, well, look, I got the intro music, so we're going to hit that.
Only he can hear it.
We just nailed that, though, guys. Yeah.
That's the point of the podcast. We're still and that's the end of the theme.
No need for a second take. We got it on one. We're
nailed
pros.
it. Absolutely nailed it.
Well, welcome to the bench. We haven't figured out what to call it. We haven't figured out quite what to call it
The
yet.
bench is good.
Yeah.
The bench is
The
fine.
courtroom, the bench,
Yeah.
public defenders.
Yeah.
King's Bench.
This is
You're starting to get
exciting.
it.
This
it
is
the King's
exciting.
Bench now?
How many guests? What guest am I?
3.
That's number 3.
Number 3.
We've had a mayor, we've had a magician, and now we got you.
Okay. So I'm the first comic guest.
Well, the magician was 50%.
Yeah, it was Wes.
So I'm the first comic guest?
Yeah.
The mayor was pretty funny.
Yeah. And I will say we should stop calling him the mayor. Because now Ryan Long, who was in last week, was like, "Your mayor's crazy. He's smoking meth," and the crowd was like, "No, he doesn't." It's just a guy who's running for mayor.
Yeah, that's it. You can't call him the mayor.
By the time this episode comes out, I mean,
You know.
Still, if this is a legal podcast,
Right.
It's
public defenders.
Pseudo legal. I don't think we're
Yeah.
allowed to technically
Public
say legal.
defenders. Yeah, I like that you guys have
good.
positioned yourself that way. Welcome to Public Defenders, where we put you on trial.
We will end up in court trying to defend.
not.
Public
Everything we say.
defenders. We're public defenders. We defend the public from whatever.
That's pretty good.
Can we record that?
Yeah, that could be the
I thought we were.
Is
Clip
that
it.
what you're listening to? Wow.
We'll cut that out. I'll play the guitar.
Sure.
Yeah.
Public defenders. Saving your ears from bad podcasts.
Well, we don't do that. We don't
No.
do that.
No.
All right.
Usually our first-
Injecting your ears with more crap.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Bingo.
Nice. You guys are starting to feel it now. I like that. I was synced.
Usually our first guest is some sort of legal adjacent icebreaker.
Yeah.
Do you have one on deck, Emmanuel, or should I
Yeah.
pull one?
Yeah, I mean, we'll hit him with a classic.
Sure.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
So,
All right, that's been
Yeah.
our episode with Dave Hemstad.
yeah, a couple times. Why? Who
A
hasn't?
couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Silver bracelets, the cuffs. Do you get the cuffs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's part of being arrested.
Yeah.
No, I thought they just told you.
It doesn't count if they don't cuff you.
Give him
Right.
a free set.
I've done the back of the cop car, but I've also done the back of the paddy wagon.
Goodness.
Arrested. Yeah.
What's a pad? That's the one that with the
That's the one
bigger
where they're
back doors that open. There's 10 guys in
that's
it.
the one where they're ready to grab a bunch of you.
Where they load up the Suicide
But
Squad in there.
It was just me.
No. That's even more embarrassing.
No, it wasn't. It was even cooler. I'm like, yeah,
That's
that's
the
right.
headliner. You get the green room in the car.
Wow.
Yeah,
No veggie plate?
there's just more legroom. The cop car back seats are not that great,
put a straight
especially
jacket
when
on.
your hands are behind you. It's really uncomfortable. But when you get the paddy wagon, you can stretch out. You can create a little angle for yourself. You got some
Paddy
space. Going forward, always get the paddy
Like
wagon.
an Uber.
I will cause a scene or whatever to get a paddy wagon. Yeah.
The cop car is not meant to be comfortable. I once saw a guy in the back of a cop car, and he was hitting his head against the partition between the front seat, which is actually plastic and meant to like give.
Right.
So to the cop, I was like, "Is that bad if he's doing that?" And the cop explained, "No, that's meant to give. So he's just going to tire himself out." And then I was like, "But what if he decides to hit his head on like the bars that line the window?" And he goes, "Oh, that'd knock him out."
Yeah.
So they don't care.
That's why they have options available,
I'll take option 2.
depending on the mood, right? Do you want to go sleepy time or you just want to get some stress out?
We got 3.
He's doing it for show. He's not serious.
Have you guys been arrested?
No.
Really?
Nope.
I've been cuffed, never arrested.
Where do you get off hosting this show?
Okay, but I've been
You
arrested,
even-
never cuffed.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How do you see? I guess that's why he was asking you about
How do you get arrested without being cuffed?
I mean, you get to, if it's more like
That's detained.
yeah. Well, that's what I was kind of going to ask you. Like, when does an arrest become an arrest? When the cuffs are on you, or
I
when?
think once they start
No.
reading the
I think they have to
Miranda's-
tell you what you're arrested for.
Now
Wait,
I've
did
been.
you get ready rights?
I've been arrested. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've been arrested twice, but never charged in the end.
Yeah.
Like one I went to court and beat, and the other was just the drunk tank.
Oh, but
In Halifax.
Are you allowed to talk about the court case?
My lawyer's a beast.
Sure.
Represent yourself.
It's like he's from New
which
York.
which one do you want to hear? The fun one or the cool one?
Fun and cool are the same to me.
One's not cool, but it all worked out in the end. The other one's pretty funny in hindsight because I got arrested at Pizza Corner in Halifax.
Okay, well, we got to go find one first. I like that.
I got taken to the drunk tank.
Yeah, Halifax has like 15 people there,
So here's what happened. Not my fault.
Let me preface. Totally not my fault.
Yeah.
Someone put drunk blood in my body.
As the Brits say, I was into my cups.
Okay.
And we went to Pizza Corner, which is a legendary place in Halifax. And I had a posse in tow. We had some comics and some industry folk. Drew Robertson from Investors Group at the time was my wingman in this situation. And I bought everybody a slice of pizza because you know how I get. I get generous. Some people get angry when they're drunk. I get generous. I spill the love all over. I'm like, hey, who needs what? Hey, I get you. I get you what you need. Yeah. So I did. So I bought slices for 6, 7 people. And then I got my slice, and it turned out I got the wrong slice at the end of the deal. So I took a bite. And I went, oh, this is the wrong slice. So I went back and I said politely, excuse me, I got the wrong slice here.
Can I just take a quick time out here?
Sure.
How this ends up with you getting arrested, I have no idea. I'm imagining the scenarios in my head right now.
Okay.
Who are you going to beat up over this pizza slice or what? But go ahead. Sorry.
No, I love that you're jumping ahead.
Yeah.
But so nobody gets beat up.
Okay.
I said to him, excuse me, very politely, I've gotten the wrong slice here. And I'd like the slice I ordered. And they said, well, you already took a bite of it. And I said, yeah, that's how I found out it's the wrong slice.
Sure.
And they said, well, I can't take it back because it's the wrong slice. You should have been able to see. I said, I can't see right now. If I could have seen, I wouldn't have taken a bite out of it.
I can't see right now.
That's presumptuous.
Yeah, but he's like, no, but you've taken a bite of it. I'm like, I just bought pizza for the whole damn shop. Yeah. Just hook a brother up. You know what I mean? Like I just bought. Everyone here is eating pizza because I paid for it. Why won't you just make this right and give me the slice I wanted? And he said, no, I won't do that. I won't do it. So I said, fine, I'll buy another damn slice to get the slice I actually wanted, which is what I came in here for in the first place, was to get me, even though, all right, fine. So then he went to take the other one away, and I went, no, that's mine. I paid for that. Give me that back. So now alcohol may play a part in this next moment, but I'm put out. I'm chafed a little bit by this. My lips are chapped over the situation because I don't like policy. I don't like authority. I don't like when people aren't logical or can't adjust. Sorry, sir, our policy. I hate that. Like, I know, but make a judgment call here. Just do the right thing.
Yeah. It's a pizza shop, dude.
No, but buddy, what's this? What's the cost here?
Why so rigid?
If I was just one dude and did that, maybe. But I just bought.
Yes.
I just covered your nut for the hour.
Yeah.
I'm the mayor of Pizzaville.
Hook a brother up one time for the guy. Sponsor my podcast.
Pizza, pizza deluxe. If you
So I go back to the table, and now I've got the slice I want, but I've got this slice I don't want, and I start channeling. I'm starting to think about the banks. The banks have done me wrong. No, but I'm just all of a sudden, have you ever had these moments where when you get upset, like this catalog, this movie of all the times I've been done wrong, it just starts playing.
Bubbling up.
It just starts to come out. Like now I'm getting a slideshow of, oh yeah.
What's that movie where he's fed up in traffic and then just gets out with his
falling
gun
down? Michael
down?
Douglas. Yeah, that's where this is
falling
going
down
now.
moment.
This is my Attica, you're out of order. You're out of order. The whole system's out of order. I go, but no one knows that's where I'm going. Like everyone's just sitting around having a nice time, and I am sinking deeper and deeper into this thing. And now I'm staring at this pizza, and I'm just getting madder and madder at it. And then I land on, after the slideshow, they owe me $4. Yeah. That's where I landed. That's my falling down moment.
They owe me $4. It might sound petty to some of you, but I think that's reasonable, right? Like,
thank you.
Don't get mad over $4. It's not the $4. Of course, it's the principle, and like you said, I mean, it's the rigid.
It was the injustice.
Yeah, the injustice.
Sound off with anti-Jew comments in the comments.
Here goes the Jew again. Yeah. For every Jew comment we get on that,
as soon as he started saying, "I agree with you," I could see the comments already. I could see the YouTube comments.
It's not about the $4.
Threads is gonna love
It's not.
this.
First of all,
Threads is where they'll get
first
you.
of all, that's a friend. That's a friend right there who sees your perspective. perspective, okay? And this is why a bald white man and a Jew can be great buddies, is because we connect on the truth. So I'm here to offset.
Bridging the gap, okay?
If you're going to be, let the record show, I am not a white supremacist. I just look like one on TV.
I just play one on this podcast.
Yes, but Kanena Hora, Manishna, all the bits. L'chaim. So,
Baruch Hashem.
yeah, and to you.
Thank you.
So,
Wahegaru.
Hareinu Shalom Aleichem.
I wish I knew some.
Sashrikal, Sashrikal.
He's good.
Seasons come, seasons go.
He's pretty good.
There we go. Here we
was
are.
too much.
Back to our
Fucking
saga.
give her back to you, brother.
Right? There we go. No, so back to our saga. This is no longer a slice of pizza. This is like a token. Like this has now been channeled. This has a spell. But I'm like, they owe me $4. That's where I land. Bad logic, but you could see how I got there with this last one. I'm like, they owe me $4. How the fuck am I going to get $4 out of this guy? Sorry, do we swear on this one?
Oh, please.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm like, how am I going to get $4 out of this guy? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
So I grab the slice of pizza. I see the window there. So I take the piece of pizza and I slam it on the window and I wash the window with the slice of pizza.
It's so greasy.
Now, my mistake in this was I hit it too hard. I misjudged.
He heard you.
The weight. Oh, no.
Okay.
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
No, I scared the whole rest. To everyone else, out of nowhere, I just, bam, this slice against the window. And I went like this. But to me, that was a natural progression and a solution to an answer to the question. How do I get $4? I slammed it and I wiped it. Yeah. And then, again, out of nowhere to everybody else, I go, there, you can clean that up. That ought to be worth $4.
Oh, so you didn't even want the money. You just want
Not to make his demand.
and nobody knows what just happened to me. Nobody knows.
You forgot to make the demand.
I'm just saying.
They're like, what does $4 have to do
Now
with
we're
it?
square. You clean that up, and we're square. Okay, $4 back, all good. Now, everyone else, I guess I hit it like a shotgun blast. Like I hit it so hard, like bam, like it scared
It
everybody.
was worth more than $4.
Well, that's
In the-
scary. You hear a bang and there's pizza sauce in the window. You're like, did that guy just shoot someone?
And wiping it. I didn't throw it.
Right.
It wasn't
it's
a there.
press.
That's worth $4.
Yeah.
I maintained pressure and washed all the way up and down the window. The whole
That's
thing.
at least $8.
So that's where I think other people went, cuckoo. Like he's gone off the hook. So and then I sit back down like nothing.
He stuck around.
No,
I finished the pizza.
I sit back down like, sorry guys, just had to take care of that real quick. So anyway, where were we? What's going on? Like I'm just chill, and everyone else says bug eyes. I'm like, what? What's up?
Yeah.
Why's everybody being so weird?
Finish your pizza.
and they're like, we should go. And I'm like, oh yeah, this place is dead anyway. Let's get out of here. so I guess the guy was on the phone before I finished wiping the window to the cops.
Yeah.
And Pizza Corner is legendary for the fighting and the arresting and the
Oh,
things
sure.
that go on at 3 a.m. anyway. So location. If I had done this anywhere else, probably would have got away with it.
It's like
Right.
it's like the Spadina McDonald's or whatever.
We walk out of the place, and now I've got my slice that I actually want, which I still haven't had any of.
Right.
And we walk out, and I'm like this, and the paddy wagon comes screeching up, slams all right, and they get out and they look right at me, and I'm like this, and I look at them, they look at me, I go, really? Really? And I just hand the pizza. I go, do you even want to know why? Do you even want to know what it's about? Because they're the criminals here. This is absolute bullshit, man, that I'm the one going, there's thieves. There are thieves in there. And I'm going, and they're cuffing me and everything. And I'm like, no, this is garbage. I'm serious now. You should be talking to those guys. And
I almost called you on them.
yeah. Like I would have called. Let's go in there. Let's talk about the. And as I'm being cuffed, and then the guy's like, "Hey, man, you don't need to do this to him and all that. It's fine." And
You called him.
They're like, "You're on a." And then my buddy Drew, like, right as they're putting me in the thing, he's like, "Wait!" And they stop me. Go, "My keys are in his pocket." You got my keys, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure, man, for sure. Dig those out." So he's digging.
All
it
right,
out.
he's all yours, boys.
And but he's like, "Are you gonna be okay?" I'm like, "Buddy, I can do this time standing on my head." Like I turned into Tony Soprano because I was so sure I was right. I was so. I'm like, "This is for yep." I'm like, "Let's go, boys. Let's go to the station."
Yeah,
So
you'll represent yourself in court.
I get in the thing and I'm like, "So what's up?" They look, "You're not going to be charged, but you have to do 6 hours in the drunk tank. Like these are the rules." And I said, "Look, take me back to the Westin. I'll do 12 hours in my room."
Yeah.
You'll never say, I'll do double the time. And a nice thing. And they're like, no, you got to go to jail. And I go, okay, but I got 2 shows tomorrow night, 8 and 10:30. So we got to get me out by then. And I'm like, you guys should come to the comedy show because you're going to be in it. You're going to be in it for sure. I'm going to be talking about this. So they take you to jail and they take your belt and your shoelaces, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hang myself over this. Are you joking my ass? Like this?
Pepperoni.
What are you talking about? Like, relax.
I'm so hungry.
Can we just have some common sense here, please? Look, they robbed me. I made it right. There's no need for you people to be here.
Yeah, you're in a gang now. All of a sudden,
but now I'm in the real tank. Now I'm in the shit. They drove, and I won best dressed, by the way. But to be
You
fair,
weren't dressed. Everyone else
yeah,
just in their
not
undies.
everybody had a shirt. Like, it wasn't a fair fight. But I was the only guy in a collared dress shirt.
The caller, they're like narc. This guy's in here to get info.
I'm
buttons missing, whatever.
pretty jacked on justice.
Sure.
And
Jacked
booze.
on
And
justice.
booze. And booze. Jacked on Jack and Jack and Justice.
it's a hell of a combo.
It's a new drink I'm making. Jack and Justice.
The sacks are loaded, and so am I.
Yeah, the sacks are drunk and so am I.
Yeah, that's the new sponsor of this podcast, Jack and Justice.
Jack and Justice. We'll get John Cougar Mellencamp to sing a new version for us. Jack and Justice. Dave went mad. Slammed the pizza against the window, but he did it real bad.
I'd listen. I'd tune in.
Yeah. So I get to prison. Now I'm in the drunk tank. I've never been in jail before. So now I've got a slideshow of all my favorite prison movies.
Hell yes.
So now I'm being that guy. Right now I'm at the bars. I'm going, Attica. I'm going
Start digging a hole with a spoon.
Yeah. And some guy's like, hey man, you got to calm down. I'm like, nah man, this is fucking bullshit. I'm doing push-ups on my knuckles. I'm staying sharp. Right. I'm just chilling out and
Writing
stuff.
poetry.
But
Making a shank.
I'm kind of like, I don't know how long 6 hours is, and they take your watch and there are no clocks. So that's the bad part of this, is you lose track of time. But anyway, at some point, they continue to bring people in.
Yeah.
And it's escalating.
bumping.
It's escalating. Club's bumping that night. It's Friday night at Pizza Corner, man.
You got early entry.
So eventually, I'm running out of gas because I couldn't get another drink.
Yeah.
And so I'm starting to fade a bit. And then some psycho comes in. This guy is nuts. And he is like, I'm like, oh, this just got
Didn't
real.
consider this.
I was just pretending.
Fun and games are over. Yeah, now we're real jail.
Stop doing the push-ups. Stop doing the push-ups.
Stop doing the push-ups.
What's the size of this psychopath?
Pit bull style, like a little shorter than me, but
Scary.
jacked, like
Yeah.
5'9", 5'10".
More to prove.
Rifle, like he's not huge because he'd be calmer. He is short man hate in a thing. But
They're more dangerous.
That can is
yeah.
you, and then this can is him.
That's a perfect. That's a perfect
One of those style guys.
If we'd had a week to buy props, you couldn't have done it better. That's exactly.
Well, I would have put a little tattoo on this guy, probably, maybe, or something.
Covered in tats.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Really inked up, and I don't know all what they all mean.
Yeah.
So but he's coming in roid raging, and I'm like, okay, like the whole room changed, like. Oh, spaghetti! So he starts but he starts on the other side of the room. I'm lucky, crowd work, He starts to the right.
What do you do for work?
Yeah, but he's like, "What are you in here for? What'd you do? What'd you fucking do, man? Yeah. What'd you do?" And he's working these guys over. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "Excuse me, I'm in the wrong cell."
I'm glad I'm not in here for pedophilia.
Do you guys have a collared shirt section? I feel like mine is more of a misdemeanor.
Pizza-related crimes.
Yeah, they're not innocent. It was $4, guys. Can I just pay a fine and go home now, please? So this guy's coming around. Now he's coming around. He's working the room, and I can feel him coming to me. And I'm like, I gotta jail up here. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta jail up, and I don't know how to jail up. I'm like, what am I gonna do? This guy's coming. Like, this is coming, and I'm like getting scared and stuff. I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna get my ass kicked in fucking prison? Like, this is over a pizza. Maybe this wasn't the best solution. Like, maybe
$4?
Yeah, in hindsight, my form of justice could use a tweak.
I'm not so jacked on justice anymore.
Maybe I could have waited the next day and just talked to the owner.
Finally.
Yeah, now it's hitting me fast. And he's coming around to me, and sure enough, here he comes. And I'm like, I'm not making eye contact. I'm not looking at this guy. So he comes around, and he's been bullying people. Like, wherever they're in for, you fucking pussy, you think that's crap, you piece of blah, blah, blah. He comes around me, he goes, what about you, man? What'd you do? What are you in here for? What are you in here for, man? And I go, I don't look, I stare straight ahead, and I go, they gave me the wrong pizza, so I washed the window with it.
Sounds
and,
kinda bad.
and I stayed dead like that. And he just, all right, man. He's just like, all right, yeah,
This
respect.
crazy
No, but he's
motherfucker.
like, that's the right thing to do in that situation. He's instantly sits down. You know, I too have been crossed a time or two by others, and I feel
They got you at the pizza depot.
totally
You
calmed him
finally
right
found a
down.
man who understood you.
Yeah. So calm down. I took a nap at one point, which was the worst thing I did because when I woke up, I had no sense how much time had passed.
Right.
And now I'm like, was that 20 minutes? Was that 2 hours? I don't know. They won't tell you. They're clocking it. They're like, you're in. You know, I went in at 3. I'm getting out at 9.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So eventually they let me out at 9, and now the fun's over.
Yeah.
And I get out, and it's the brightest, hottest summer day, just like 30 degrees. Oh, the sun hits me. Oh, and I gotta walk, but they don't give you a ride. They're not cool like that. Where can we get you, fella? They're like, get out.
I'm going back to the pizza store just so
Yeah.
you guys know.
Yeah, I remind them that I have 2 shows that night and they should come.
Yeah.
But I'm walking back and I'm like, oh, this sucks, buddy. You got it. That was dumb and blah, blah, blah. And I walk back. And it just so happens that on my way back to the hotel is the pizza place. I had to walk by it. And so here's your epilogue. Here's your button on the story. And here's an insight out of how loopy-doopy I am. As I walked past that place, I saw that the window was clean.
Yeah.
And I went, huh, well, I guess we know who won this round.
Credits roll.
Honest to God, I was like, fucking worth it. Fuck you guys. I'm glad you had to clean that window, you pieces of shit. Like I know my walk went from this to like, yeah, score 1 for the good guy. Dun, 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 dun.
Justice is jacked
Full
once
Cena.
again.
Yeah, justice is jacked. And that's how we end. It's like the Littlest Hobo, where I commit a crime and then wander off every episode.
Fade to black.
So there you go.
Wow.
How's that fit? How's that for a
That was
story?
incredible.
Brilliant.
And so did you tell the story like on the shows that night?
100%.
Yeah.
It was the first time I really felt like a comic too, because I wouldn't let myself write anything before it. Like as a comic, in the hotel room. After I took a 6-hour nap, I woke up at like 4 in the afternoon. I'm like, okay, because I was like, I wonder if I should say no. I'll find it on stage. Find it on stage. And I talked about being on the inside. Like I was like, you ever been with an ex-con? Like that's what everything goes with. The hardest part is not giving up hope. When you're inside, you just gotta have goals. You gotta.
So they
stay.
set bail for me, $4, and
So I did like 15, 20 off the top.
Yeah.
And it was the most fun. And also as a comedian, that was like the first time I'd ever done anything like that, where I'm like, I'm just going to go. And it was awesome. Like it was hard to follow it with act, as you can imagine. It was so visceral, but I had tags. I'm like, you want to know how to make a shiv? I could teach you. There's so many throws.
And was this? You mentioned you were with the IG guy. Was this the IG tour? Or is that what this?
No, I was at the Yucks.
Got it.
Yucks in Halifax that weekend. Luckily, because I had the 2 shows that night.
Yeah.
To just riff.
Yeah.
And you do what you have to for art. You sacrifice for art. I needed new material.
Man, when you've been through it, then
I'm not that good a writer. I was like, I better get into a mess here because I need.
I was just thinking that. I was like, I should get arrested or something.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I'm starting to think like the guy when you said I painted the window with it. He might have thought that was like a euphemism for something else. And
Yeah.
he was all like, "Oh, this guy's legit."
100%.
You killed the pizza man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the one guy that was in there regularly. There was
Why
a
not?
regular. No, honest. This is what happened. So don't judge me for telling this joke or this story, but this is what happened. But the guy was calming me down before Psycho came in. When I was being the psycho, and I literally did some push-ups on my knuckles. By the way, just because I was like, oh my god, I have to do all my.
I can't believe I'm
prison
doing
scenes.
this.
I'm probably not going to get another shot at this.
Let me into the yard. Don't I get yard time?
One night only. We're gonna do it all.
Where's my call? Where's my call?
Yeah, I did all that. I did that because they have a camera up there,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Phone call. Where's my phone call?" I never got a call.
They're all laughing at you.
Oh yeah, I'm.
They
shouting
pulled
at-
that footage
shouting
somewhere?
at the other cell. I'm like, "You shut the fuck up!" And then so the guy was like, "Buddy, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down."
You get a visitor?
No, but I got.
Conjugal. When?
No, but I got.
Billy.
I got red. I got this guy. I was like, I've been known to get things from time to time. I'm Andy Dufresne in this thing. But he sat down and he told me a joke out of nowhere. I obviously didn't tell anyone I was a comedian.
Yeah.
When I was in there, pretty good. But out of nowhere, this guy tells me a street joke. I know her, but he just goes, "Well, do you want to hear a joke?" Like as I'm trying, he's calming me down. This nice old man. I'm like, Do I tell him I'm a comic?
Yeah.
I bet your joke sucks. No, I don't have a stupid joke. But I was like, yeah, all right, let's hear your joke. And he goes, what's the smartest thing ever to come out of a woman's mouth? He goes, Einstein's cock.
That's a prison joke right there. That's a good prison.
I was like, almost worth it. Almost worth it for that. Didn't see
Now,
it
do
coming.
you want to hear a joke? What do you do for work?
I like that joke a lot. Actually, I think that's
It's
kind
a
of funny.
pretty good
That's going into
joke.
the act.
It's a
That's going into the act.
incredibly sexist novel joke, but fuck,
Really.
broke me in the moment.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I didn't see it coming. I thought for sure I would know whatever joke he was going to tell. I
Yeah.
thought, and yet he caught me with one.
It is rare to hear a new street joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, yeah. I want to have a little discussion about street jokes now that I've heard that one. Like, could you like Google that joke and find it? Do you think, or do you think like I think that still exists?
He
street
wrote that
jokes,
joke?
that they're out there in the zeitgeist. No one's written them. Nobody knows who written them. They're out there. You happen to hear them.
Maybe not that one in particular, but any street joke. Could you find the original author of any street joke?
Yeah.
I don't think you could.
I don't think so.
know.
I think some of it stems from, I heard, like in the super early origins of comedy, a lot of it was like, there are this many jokes, and those are the jokes available to do.
Right.
So your act would be composed of the different jokes you've pulled and heard. You'd hear a good joke and you go, that's going in the act.
In the vaudeville days, they all did the same jokes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
like
just
a
took
degree
the-
of that,
The
yeah.
act, and I would have your jokes, but you would tell it a little better, or then you'd be like,
so
hey.
multiple people were doing Einstein's cock at this time. I see.
Well, the way Albert tells it.
Got it. Okay. Interesting.
He could actually give you the math on how many people were doing.
This particular, how long ago was this jail story?
That's what the theory
Equals
of
my
relativity.
cock swear.
That's what the theory of relativity is. How many people are doing jokes about my cock right now?
How long ago were you,
In prison?
yeah.
Locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. When was I incarcerated?
This is actually, okay, I sourced this one pretty quickly, actually. This is from 11 years ago. There's a post that says, what's the smartest thing to come out of a woman's mouth? You're not going to believe the punchline. Einstein's cock.
No way.
Taken,
how I heard
taken
it.
from the movie taken from the movie 300 Miles to Graceland.
Okay.
So that is
So that's 11 years ago, you said?
but the film would have come out, however.
Yeah.
That's the Elvis movie.
I think it was
Yeah, I
long.
guess that
it was,
can happen with
It
street
was
jokes.
longer than that.
They make their way into pop culture, then become more of a
Or I wonder if that was written for the film. That's fine. I wouldn't even worry about it. Audio listeners are unaffected. Video listeners are wondering, hey, it's awfully dark in here.
This is a battery-powered
Racist comments sound off in the YouTube.
The cops found me, man. I gotta go, boys.
I wouldn't be. Is there a storm going on outside right now?
Of
Could
course
be.
there is. It's Winnipeg
Oh,
in
yeah.
June.
Dude, what's this is-
I mean, we're good. We're totally unaffected outside of.
Yeah, 'cause all the power's off, like lights off.
Okay, so for those of you listening, we just lost power here in the studio.
This is a crazy moment of
At
podcast
this point,
history.
I should just tell a scary story. Like I should.
Yeah, those of you watching.
Yeah, for the listeners, Emmanuel is glowing with the light of a laptop from under his chin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, the internet's on and everything. Oh my god, yeah, the whole building power went out.
So are we still recording?
Yeah,
Is
we're
the
still
internet's
golden.
on?
Yeah, we're still on.
We're power based, so this is actually.
They can't shut us down.
This is
We
what
found a new thing here. In the dark. That's
Yeah.
kinda-
we love caveman podcasts.
Public defenders fighting in the dark for justice.
This reminds me of my night in prison.
Yeah.
It was dark just like this.
Listen, guys, I've been through this. The key is don't lose hope.
It was the darkest night.
You got to keep your spirits up, man.
Hey, that
We're
might
gonna
not
get
be
out.
bad.
We're
That's doable.
we're gonna get out someday, okay?
We're cooking here. Maybe not quite
Yeah.
upright. Yeah.
What's
we're-
the first thing you want to eat when we get back in the real world, guys?
One time I did that
Pizza.
at Rumors at the comedy club. Rumors Comedy Club. Shout out Rumors Comedy Club.
Best comedy club in the country.
The power went out, and I was like, "Hey, who would we eat first?" and they didn't like it because I guess they were like, "Not the fat lady."
Right.
It was like I didn't say that.
Of course.
It was like I didn't say that. You all looked at her, and now
Why not her?
You
Yeah.
guys are the assholes. Yeah, that's.
Guys.
it's like a pork
Well,
belly
have
style.
fun dying, everyone.
No, that is a strange thing that people will do. Is they'll hear something like a joke, and then they'll make an assumption, and they get mad at you for it.
Yes.
Like I've heard. This is the one thing I've always confused about. Whenever someone's accused of being racist, everyone's like, "Oh, they hate black people." I'm like, "Hey, why did you assume?"
It was. Why'd you assume it was
Yeah,
us?
why did you think us first? All the races, you're like, yeah.
Come on, you know why.
It's like the most, it's a fan favorite.
Start with the class.
I can't believe we didn't get arrested climbing the fence in that national park that night in Halifax again.
Yeah,
Here
so
we go.
that's what
Here we go.
Halifax was like the national park.
Yeah,
where they do
the
the
federal
whole-
monument that you're not supposed to be on, and we were just like, well, I'm not walking around it.
the naval base or
It'll be
whatever.
all-
You're there making content.
It turns out I'm just a scofflaw when I get to Halifax.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they have paddy wagons everywhere? I feel like that's a very Halifax thing.
Here's a little button, an addendum while we wait for the power to come back on. My wife has also been arrested in prison, but when she was in BC, they were going to a construction company was going to deforest an area that nobody from BC thought they should. And while it was tied up in courts, they were going to do it anyways, and the bulldozers came. And they were going to play, and she was one of many people who chained herself to a tree and stood there so that they couldn't actually do it. And the police came and arrested her. And it was a big deal.
They arrest the bulldozers?
No, they arrested the people who chained themselves to the tree. They always arrest the good guys. Haven't you heard my story? It's the heroes that go to jail.
So they can learn something about themselves.
But that's the point. Is we were telling my daughter about the 2 times we've been to prison, Heather for.
the most noble
to
cause
saving
of
the
all
forest,
time.
and then me for the pizza
Even
incident.
nobler cause.
Pizzagate.
Thank you. So, and Viv's, my daughter Viv's, she's starting to laugh at me a little bit. She's like, dude, and I said, look, the point is we both went to jail for what we believed in.
It's a good lesson to
And
instill.
you have
Doesn't
to
matter
stand
what.
up for what you believe in.
Honey.
Yeah, and I'll add that maybe you should believe in something more than pizza. But other than that,
Maybe, hey, that's your El Guapo.
sure.
Everybody's got their El
Let me
Guapo.
tell you.
Yeah. But for me, my personal El Guapo was that pizza guy that day. And I stood up in the moment.
Now, do you remember the flavor that you wanted and the flavor that
There was
you got?
olives on it, I bet.
Yeah, I don't exactly.
Not even that important at all.
I couldn't see. I can't believe I could taste. I don't know how I knew it was the wrong slice.
Much like right now.
Turns out the guy just this is the same slice. You just ordered the
I think I got a cheese pizza and I wanted something with meat.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I wanted the pepperoni or the
I can see
pepperoni
that.
sausage or the bacon, but I wanted more than what I got for sure.
You know what? When you put it like that, if I want pep sausage and someone gives me just cheese,
Come on.
you got a situation.
You understand now?
Yeah, I get it.
And then makes you pay double.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I didn't ask for this cheese.
Yeah.
You took a bite out of it. Yeah, that's how I found out it was incorrect.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
don't know
all-
if it's under the cheese.
It's all relative too, because for a $4 slice, you might think that's just $4, but Yuck Yucks pays $16 a night. So that's a big chunk
Yeah, it
of
was
the pay.
25% of my take.
I was furious.
You go based on percentages. That's a lot.
Yeah, it was. Anyways, like I said, when I saw the window cleaned, I felt justified. I felt vindicated. I felt like, sometimes you got to sacrifice for the right things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how are we going to get progress in this world? If,
End of a Michael Bay movie, you walk by and you see the clean window, and then it does that Linkin Park song.
Yeah.
Where you know that there's like
I was
more to
walking
come.
into camera, not looking back. And the camera zoomed past me into the clean window and then pulled back out to find me walking away.
To find you smiling.
Yeah, and then we did a lens flare and we were out.
Yep.
There you go.
And then I wonder if that happened with your wife. Did she go back the next day and the tree was still there, cut down?
Oh, the tree
No,
was
no,
gone.
she gone.
The tree was
She
gone.
The trees are all gone. That whole forest is gone.
So who really got the job done, right?
Thank you. Thank you, Ben. See? One of us won.
Okay, I gotta switch gears here a little
Case of the
bit.
day?
Case of the day. So some people don't know this, and many do. You used to be a golf pro, or almost a golf pro.
Yeah, I never actually turned pro.
Okay, but you had the
But I-
workings of it. You graduated.
I was better than most pros.
There you go. Graduate. You played college golf.
Yes, I
in the
did.
States?
I
Where'd
won
you play?
I won a Division I tournament at Missouri State. I did a year at Wichita State, 2 years at Missouri State. I was a Missouri Valley Conference Athlete of the Week. I was University Athlete of the Month because I won a tournament which nobody had done at our school in years. And years and years. So I was up there we had a gal on our basketball team who was incredible. And she was like putting up 40 points a game. And it was like her and me. We're both like the stallions of so I was feted. It was great. Big celebrations. And then I left that to be a comedian.
Yeah.
So I never did bother turning pro because I was going to be a comedian. I didn't have time to work at a golf.
Did you graduate from Missouri State?
No, I dropped out to be a comic. There was a student stand-up comedy contest, and I always wanted to do that. And I saw it was 3 weeks away, and I said, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to drop out. No, I know it was a bad choice. I know. If I could go back, I'd do a lot of things different, bud.
He says to me, go golfing,
No,
Dad.
no, no, don't be a comedian, no.
It's too late, Otto.
I
It's
know.
too late.
Yeah. What have you been talking to Otto about at night? I know. No, don't be a comic, please.
We live very similar lives, Dave.
Well, so
Yeah.
I bring that up to kind of preface the case of the day.
Dun, dun, dun. You
Yeah, hit the
guys
gavel.
need
Hit the
a
gavel.
sound effect or something.
We do, you
Case
just can't
of the
hear
day.
them.
Yeah, we got the gavel. Also,
This is the case of the day.
Okay, there we go. So, today's case is a woman filed a lawsuit saying that she was injured by a golf ball that flew through her car window and hit her in the face while driving along Beach Drive next to Victoria Golf Club last June.
All right.
Yeah, Evelyn Moore filed notice of a civil claim against the golf course in BC, saying that it was the golf course's responsibility to ensure that golf balls don't hit her while she drives, and named the actual golfer in the court case, saying that he negligently hit the golf ball.
Yeah, 100%.
Now-
Case closed. She wins.
But here's my question:
Okay.
from your experience,
Yeah.
do you think he was aiming for the cars?
No.
Or do you yeah. So
Well, plot twist, he was teed up in the parking lot. He was just firing one right at her
Was
windshield.
he ever married to her? Had they had any previous relationship?
possibly. I
Was
mean,
this Tiger Woods?
I golfed with Chuck Byrne, shout out to a comedian, and he shattered a windshield
Yeah.
while we were golfing one time. The guy ended up waiting for us in the parking lot. 100%, I agree with her. It is the golfer's fault. You got to learn to control your ball. You can't be just smashing them into traffic like that. 100% rule in her favor.
I think we got a like
Interesting.
nice spectrum of golf ability here because I worked in finance for like 3 years, so that I golfed then, and then I've never picked one up.
I'm
I don't know how
sure
you
you don't think
control-
it's your fault. Like if
No.
you smash it, you'd be like, I was golfing. How could I?
Yeah.
Once I swing that, that's the ball's fault. I don't know where that's going.
Yeah. Last thing to make contact with the ball was the club, which is not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can appreciate.
Sue title. That's not.
Sure,
know?
sue the golf shoe company that made your shoes slip that day with your shitty ass swing and your twisty feet all over the place,
Sue my employer
flailing
for
away.
bringing me to this golf course.
Sue the city for building a road near a golf course.
That's actually
That is an interesting point.
Yeah. Why are you driving near the golf course?
Why did you allow a road to be built there? Which came first, the chicken or the egg kind of situation? If the golf course was here first and then they put the road in, then maybe you're less liable because I was always golfing here. You just started driving here.
Yeah, you're new here, lady.
I've been slicing it onto that street for years.
I've been planting eggs here for decades.
There's no way. What are you driving here for, you psycho? This is where I hit golf balls.
You just show the judge your handicap. Like, he's not lying.
Yeah, no. It wasn't on purpose.
You don't build your house next to a volcano. You don't put your car next to the golf course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
those people at Pompeii had no idea.
not on purpose, but absolutely your fault. Is my
I
ruling.
kind
on
of
that.
agree with you. Like, and that might sound like, coming from the pro golfer, like, yeah, of course, like you can control your ball, but if you're gonna be shooting them into the parking lot, rein it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Rein
Would
it
my windshield have been fine if you hadn't done that? Yes.
Presumably.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, what happened out there?
Well,
I
as
was
far as,
driving. Some psycho hit a missile in my car.
That's a projectile. They fired at me.
Especially if it hit her face. By the way, I can't believe that part. It should have ricocheted. You could sue the car manufacturer.
That's
for
a
not
clean
making
shot.
better windshield.
That's a clean shot.
Because a golf ball should not go right through. It's not a bullet.
No.
Yeah.
He might have
Well,
been
my
in the
shots.
parking
I mean,
lot,
you see me drive? Come on.
No, but if he actually hit her face, then kudos to him. He must have really smoked that ball.
I a little bit suspect he didn't he might have cracked the windshield and then she pulled a little cop move. Boom.
Oh.
Because I can get money.
Here we
from-
go.
last
Yeah,
race.
because Chuck Byrne didn't get through the windshield. He shattered the guy's windshield, but that ball that thing was just floating when it hit the car. It was barely
Hardly
made it to the
donked
car. Tink. It was a little crack.
Yeah,
like
he
a
actually waited
pebble.
for us in the parking lot to be like, that was a bitch shot, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
That was
Yeah.
such a soft shot.
Buddy, you're not clearing your hips.
What's the get the hips around, idiot?
Yeah.
What's the do we know on that how that panned out?
This one here.
I'm curious if the golf course is responsible, not necessarily the golfer.
Yeah,
So I before you give us the ruling, I'm a member of a golf club in Toronto, and some guy
Brag.
got on the board. Nothing humble on this brag. It's a very nice golf club. Summit Golf.
It's a golf course in Toronto. It's nice.
Summit Golf Course ranked 23 in Canada by Golf Digest. 23 top courses in Canada. So we had a hole that was along a road, and the road was expanding, and a guy got on our board, a lawyer, who figured out that if anybody did sue, he could be personally liable in some way.
Wow.
And he got the hole closed. We didn't play that hole for several years. We couldn't play it because somebody might. And I can't tell you how much I hated that fucking guy.
Lawyers rule.
No, but I was like, well, then don't get off the board.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you why are we not golfing this hole? Why don't you leave the board, asshole?
Yeah.
And also, I'll
makes
take my
sense.
chances. I can control my golf ball. I am not going to hit a car. So how about this? Nobody hits driver. If you can't control your driver, hit your 7-iron. Whatever you have to do to keep it in play or on property.
Oh, sure. Just don't have
Just
any
do
fun
that.
golfing.
Yeah,
Take the
it shouldn't
joy
be-
away.
If you have a certain handicap, you can play the hole.
Thank you.
If you're over that,
That's true.
Why am I being
keep walking.
punished because some shitty golfer lawyer decided to join the board of a club that's been there 100 years? We've been playing that hole forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, the hole's back open now. We redesigned it, but we didn't. And people still hit it on the road. And we always go, ooh. You're waiting for the sound of like, and you want to hear, "Yeah," like cars brakes and then just crash. And you're like, oh, got him.
My leg.
Yeah.
So, from what it looks like, I can't find the exact thing, but what it looks like, they did actually side with the victim in this case.
Nice.
Because the club failed to provide adequate notice to oncoming drivers
That golf balls could be
that
flying
people
at 'em.
just lasering them down the highway.
The golf club
That's
needs
somewhat
to
valid.
put up a net down the right side of that hole because,
Sure.
of course, it was on the right side because it was a slice. Nobody hooks one, of course, into the car. So I'm betting. I don't know the story, but it was a slice.
Yeah.
But that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. So clubs don't want to do that to get the giant poles. The
Easier to
giant
pay
nets,
$6,000 to someone one time.
and roll the dice on.
If they even
hit
follow
cars.
up with you to say,
Oh, they do. Anytime you smash a car, they pull over
guess.
and drive into.
They'll want to follow.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah, Glendale here, it's like on the third hole. It's they're sharing a parking lot with the car dealership, and the dealership knows this. And I know that they purposely park like their old shitty like insurance
Hoping.
claims right over there, right next to the hole.
it's not bad.
120 yards out.
You know?
Yeah,
Cool. Well, I think that that's the end of the case there.
nice.
Good
do you
case.
have any more cases you need me to solve? Because that one was easy.
TK, you got one?
No, not necessarily. Off the top of my head, there was an interesting case where was it Lee Trevino was sued by his caddy because there was like a hole-in-one. Yeah, it was Lee Trevino was sued by his caddy on like a hole-in-one challenge where he got the hole-in-one, and they were like, "Congrats, you won a car," and the caddy was like, "We won a car." Yay, we won a car.
Okay, and what did he sue him for? 10% of the car?
Part of the car, and the judge was like, "No,
Yeah.
because you told him it was a 5-iron. Get real."
Caddies get 10% of the winnings.
Yeah.
Is the
So I
policy
guess that
on
was
tour.
he was arguing that a car is a winning and I deserve, and the judge was like, "That's a bonus. It's not."
That's correct. Yeah, it's a bonus. So in this case, we're ruling against the caddy.
Yeah, big
and
time.
also you're fired.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is that
Not
like,
only that, you're
now
fired.
you've burned it's
So
caddy suing is pretty common.
Hey Lee, throw a guy a bone.
Yeah.
There was a case about Matt Kuchar down in Mexico recently who didn't pay his caddy. His regular caddy didn't come. And he got a local Mexican caddy, and he won. And he greased the guy for like $1,000. He paid him off nothing instead of the winnings. And everybody found it like he won like $1 million
Yeah.
and gave the guy nothing.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, that's a lot of money for him." And everybody was just like, "Bro,
Yeah, that's tough.
you can't."
That's a larger economic
tight-ass mother-
debate
Yeah,
as far
no,
as
but
like, can you pay
cheap-ass
foreigners
mo-
less?
Yeah, like here you go. Here's $8,000 instead of 80.
Yeah.
And so the golf community was really livid at him, and eventually he had to like kick up some and whatever. And then a couple weeks later, Rory McIlroy took a real great swipe at him in an interview, something to the effect of, "Well, we all know Matt's a little tight with the cash." It was like yeah.
Lovely.
So yes, the moral of the story is look after your caddy. Always look after your
Always look
caddy.
after your
And if Lee just kept the car, I get it. I want a car for getting a hole-in-one. I'm amazing. That's an incredible thing. I'm going to give it
Give
to
him a
my
little bit of
wife.
money. Yeah.
Whatever. But, hey, here you go. Here's a little something. But back then, Lee Trevino was a Mexican guy who grew up poor. Lee Trevino had a great line about pressure. They said, how do you do you make a putt with, $10,000 on the line? How do you handle that kind of pressure? He goes, that's not pressure. He goes, pressure is playing a $10 bet in Texas as a Mexican kid with only $2 in your pocket. That's pressure. I grew up with pressure.
Lovely. Well, I think that brings us to the end of the show. Any other
Sure.
questions, or?
I have more questions for Dave.
Oh,
This can kind of
go
be
ahead.
after hours Patreon questions. I really just want to talk to him about golf.
They can just go on. Are we full on video? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, we're technologically we're at the end of our show.
Okay, well, if
That's
we
fine.
want,
But we're good there, right?
no, but if we want,
yeah.
if
So
we
that's
want to
fine.
end the show,
Well,
let's
we
do a
got
fake
one
ending,
battery
and then you
here.
can ask if you want
Yeah,
the bonus.
So,
Oh, that's fine. If that dies, that's fine. This is the main
So we'll
guy.
do the
This is like
we'll do the direct.
also-
We'll do
Oh,
a
this is
director's
close.
cut.
Okay, so that's the end. We're pretty much close to the end.
Okay,
then.
so let's call it there. And
we
then
can call it-
this will be bonus time, and it'll go till it dies.
I can reset batteries, but
No, but
Anyway.
we'll just stay tuned for the director's cut of this episode where Benji
Yeah,
has golf
this is the
questions
end.
if you're interested.
This is technically the end. But
Of
if it's
public
if it's not the
defenders.
end, just know that the thing didn't die,
Yeah.
and when it dies, that's the end.
It lasted longer than the lights. I mean, that's great.
I really thought the power was going to come back
Sure,
on.
we play the outro just because.
Oh,
it.
sure, yeah,
Do it, yeah.
yeah. Thanks to our guest Dave Hemstad.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. This has been Public Defenders in the Dark.
Defending the public from stuff.